Have you ever had a moment when you look down at your legs or your feet and think, this can't be normal? Something is really off here. Maybe they feel tight, heavy, puffy, or like they're holding on to something they shouldn't be holding on to. And for some people, this isn't just something that happens after a long day of standing. It's something they've lived with for years. I'm talking 10 years, 15 years, sometimes even more. And most people have no idea what's actually going on in their body when this happens. But today, I want to share something powerful. A way of looking at swollen legs and feet that goes far deeper than the usual just elevate them advice. Something inspired by the wellness philosophy of Barbara O'Neill, who has spent decades talking about circulation, lifestyle, hydration, and the way small daily habits can influence how the body feels. And while her ideas are considered alternative, many of the lifestyle principles she talks about line up with what we do know about how the body works. So today, I want to take you through an eye-opening journey, a journey where we look at swelling, not as a mysterious enemy, but as the body's attempt to communicate something important. I want you to imagine this. Picture someone who's been dealing with heavy, swollen legs for 15 years. 15 years of discomfort, 15 years of frustration, 15 years of trying different things. Some help a little, some don't help at all, and some just make them feel confused. And then imagine that one day they finally understand what's happening inside their body. Not a miracle cure, not a fixed in minutes medical promise. No, something better. An understanding, a shift, a sudden clarity that shows them what their body was trying to say all along. And with that understanding, they finally know how to support their body in a way that makes a real difference. That's what today's video is about. A hidden discovery, not hidden because someone is trying to hide it, but hidden because most people never learn how circulation actually works, how hydration actually works, how movement, heat, cold, salt, minerals, and simple daily habits can change the way fluid moves in the body. And once you understand these things, everything starts to make sense. Now, before we dive in, I want you to know something very important. Nothing in this video is medical advice. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not telling you that lifestyle choices replace professional care. You should always work with a qualified healthcare provider if you have swelling, pain, or concerns. What I'm sharing here is for education, for insight, and for helping you understand your body better. Because the more you understand your body, the more empowered you become. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about swelling, what it really is, why it happens, and what simple daily habits may help support healthy circulation and fluid. Balance. Let's start with something almost nobody talks about, your lymphatic system. You've heard about your heart, you've heard about your veins, but the lymphatic system, that's the silent, behind-the-scenes system that moves fluid, waste, and excess proteins through your body. And unlike your heart, it doesn't have a pump. It depends entirely on you, your breathing, your movement, your hydration, your posture, even your clothing to keep things flowing. And when that flow slows down, fluid can start to build up in the legs and feet. Not because the body is failing, but because it needs a little help. Barbara O'Neill often spoke about the power of simple lifestyle habits. Deep breathing, gentle movement, hydration, warm foot baths, contrast showers, herbal compresses, magnesium-rich foods, and natural routines that support circulation. And while her views are alternative and not scientifically proven in the way medical treatments are, many of these lifestyle habits are part of mainstream health advice too. Why? Because the body thrives when it moves, when it's hydrated, when circulation has a chance to flourish. Now imagine this. Someone has gone 15 years with swelling. Every day, their legs feel heavy. Every night, they wish they could just feel normal again. And then one day, they discover something simple, something small, something so basic that you almost want to laugh because it feels too easy. But that's the beauty of the body. Sometimes it doesn't need complicated interventions. Sometimes it needs consistent, supportive routines. Let's paint the picture. This person wakes up in the morning, and before they even swing their legs out of bed, they start with something new. Something they never did before. slow, deep breathing, breathing. That fills the lungs all the way down. Breathing that expands the lower ribs, activates the diaphragm, and gently massages the lymphatic vessels. And within 2 minutes, their body is already shifting. Not magically healing, just shifting. Waking up, moving dot, then they swing their legs over the side of the bed and do something else. Simple ankle circles. Knee bends, soft marshes in place, and for the first time in years, they feel that tingling sensation of circulation waking up. Not pain, not pressure, just movement. That's the body saying, thank you, this is what I needed. And this is where the hidden discovery truly begins, the realization that circulation is created, not given. That lymphatic flow is maintained through movement, not by accident. The body responds to warmth, pressure, hydration, minerals, and lymphatic stimulation in ways many people simply never learn. Barbara O'Neill often talked about castor oil packs not as a cure, but as a traditional practice used for generations to support relaxation, comfort, and circulation. Whether you believe in them or not, many people find them soothing. This person, after 15 years of swelling, tries one, not expecting a miracle, not expecting instant results. Just trying something natural and comforting. They warm the oil, apply a small amount to a cloth, place it over the lower legs, wrap it lightly, and rest. And in that moment, something emotional happens because for the first time in a long time, they feel like they're doing something nurturing for their body, not fighting it, not suppressing it, not ignoring it, but supporting it. Now let's talk about one of the biggest factors nobody pays attention to, salt and minerals. Not because salt is bad, but because the body needs the right balance. Too much sodium and not enough potassium can make the body hold on to fluid. But when someone starts eating more potassium-rich foods, leafy greens, bananas, avocados, potatoes, tomatoes, beans, they often start to feel lighter, not because this is a cure, not because the swelling disappears in minutes, but because the body loves balance. And when you give it balance, it responds. Our 15-year sufferer begins making small changes. They start drinking water more consistently, not chugging, just sipping through the day. They swap one salty snack for something fresh. They add a cup of herbal tea, maybe ginger or dandelion, not because it's a medical treatment, but because herbal teas have been used for centuries to support hydration and relaxation. And with every small step, they feel just a little more connected to their body. Now here's where things get interesting. One day, someone tells them about contrast. Hydrotherapy alternating warm and cool water on the legs. This is something both mainstream physiotherapy and traditional wellness approaches use. Warmth expands blood vessels. Coolness gently encourages contraction. And together, the alternating temperatures create a pumping effect that stimulates circulation. They try it. They stand under warm water for a couple of minutes, then switch to cool. And in that moment, they notice something surprising. Not a cure, not a miracle, just a sense of relief. A sense of movement. A sense that their legs feel different today than they did yesterday, and that's when it hits them. Not all swelling comes from the same cause. For some people, it's circulation. For some, it's lifestyle. For some, it's inactivity. For some, it's long hours sitting. For some, it's posture. For some, it's hydration. For some, it's diet. For some, it's overall wellness habits. And for others, it can be a sign of something deeper, something that absolutely requires medical support. But in every case, understanding the body is empowering. Learning what supports your body helps you create habits that make a difference. This is what I want you to take away today. The hidden discovery isn't a single technique. It's not a miracle fix. It's understanding how circulation works. It's understanding how your lymphatic system depends on movement. It's understanding how hydration affects fluid balance. It's understanding how your daily routines, from your breathing to your posture to your foot positions, can influence how your legs feel at the end of the day. Imagine this. That same person who resigned themselves to swollen legs forever suddenly notices something. They've been doing these simple lifestyle habits consistently for a few days, not expecting anything, not chasing results, just supporting their body. They wake up one morning and swing their legs over the bed and the tightness isn't as strong. The puffiness isn't as noticeable. Their shoes slide on easier. They blink for a moment because this feels unusual, different, encouraging. They walk around and think, wait a minute, something is changing. Not magically, just gradually. The body is responding to support. And they realize something they hadn't considered before. The body wants to return to balance. The body wants to find harmony. It was never working. Against them, it simply needed a little more help than they were giving it. Now, let's talk about one more important element, inflammation. And again, none of this is medical advice, but we do know that lifestyle plays a huge role in how the body manages inflammation. Processed foods, added sugars, long periods of inactivity, stress, all of these can influence how the body holds on to fluid. So our 15-year veteran of swelling begins making little changes, not a complete diet overhaul, not a strict program, just small, realistic tweaks. They start adding an extra serving of vegetables to their meals. They switch from sugary drinks to water or tea. They take short walks after meals. They stretch before bed. None of these are extreme. None of these are dramatic. But together, they begin to create momentum. And that momentum is everything. Because this is what most people never realize. Swelling in the legs and feet often has multiple contributors. And when you address even a few of them, the body starts to shift. Supporting circulation, supporting lymphatic flow, supporting hydration, supporting movement, these are the foundations. These are the things people often overlook because they seem too simple, but simplicity is sometimes the most powerful form of wellness. Now, I want you to think about something very human: frustration. Anyone who has dealt with swelling knows that frustration very well. You try something for a day and nothing changes. You try something for a week and maybe it helps a little, maybe it doesn't. And you start to wonder, is this even working? But that's because most people think of the body like a switch on or off, better or worse. But the body isn't a switch. It's a garden. It responds to consistency, nourishment, routines, and long-term care. So instead of imagining a miracle where swelling disappears in minutes, imagine something more realistic and more empowering. Imagine the moment when you finally feel your body responding. Imagine noticing small changes. Imagine feeling more comfortable. Imagine moving with more ease. Imagine stepping into your day feeling lighter. That's the kind of transformation I want for you, not a quick fix, not a miracle, but a deeper understanding of your body and the habits that support it. Let's go deeper into something. Barbara O'Neill often talked about magnesium. Again, not a cure, not a treatment, just an essential mineral the body uses for muscle, relaxation, nerve function, and overall balance. Many people don't get enough magnesium from their diet. Foods like almonds, spinach, pumpkin seeds, black beans, and whole grains naturally contain it. When someone increases their magnesium intake through foods, they may notice their muscles feel less tight, their sleep improves, and their body feels more at ease. And when the muscles are relaxed, circulation can flow more freely. Our 15-year sufferer begins adding magnesium. Before long, they notice a difference in how their legs feel after long days. Not dramatic, just noticeable. That's the key. Noticeable changes over time. Now let's talk about pressure. Some people sit too long, others stand too long. The body is meant to alternate between movement and rest. When someone is stuck in one position for hours at work, on a plane, on the couch, fluid naturally tends to pool. And when they start breaking up their day with short movement breaks, even just a few minutes every hour, the entire experience of their legs changes. That's another hidden discovery. You don't need to overhaul your life to feel better. We're just need to interrupt patterns that aren't serving you. Imagine this person at work. Every hour, they stand up and walk for 60 seconds. Maybe they stretch their calves. Maybe they do those same ankle circles they started doing in the morning. It seems too small to matter, but these micro movements activate the calf muscles, the body's second heart, the pump that helps blood move upward against gravity. And over time, this becomes one of the biggest contributors to feeling better. Now let's talk about something that surprises people's shoes. If your shoes are too tight, too narrow, or lacking support, they can affect circulation. Our 15-year struggler swaps their shoes for something more comfortable, something that allows natural foot movement, and they notice their feet feel less restricted, less pressured, less swollen at the end of the day. Again, simple. Let's move into something else. Nighttime habits. One of the easiest, most overlooked ways to support fluid balance is something so basic it almost feels silly: elevating the feet slightly at night. Not because elevation cures anything, but because it supports natural circulation. When someone elevates their legs for 10 or 15 minutes in the evening, the body has a chance to circulate more efficiently. And when they pair that with deep, slow breathing, the effect is even better. Our longtime sufferer does this: feet up, deep breath, exhale, relaxation, and over time, they begin to feel like their legs are lighter in the mornings. Now, let's bring all these elements together. After 15 years of living with swollen legs, this person finally understands something important. Their body wasn't stuck. Their body wasn't broken. Their body wasn't refusing to change. It simply needed the right environment, the right habits, the right support. And when they gave it those things, movement, hydration, balanced minerals, natural routines, gentle stimulation, comfortable footwear, regular breaks, warmth, breath, and consistency, their body responded. Not instantly, not magically, but noticeably. That's the message I want you to take with you today. Swelling is not a mystery, it is a signal. And while the causes can vary, and while some causes absolutely require medical care, there is so much you can do safely, gently, and consistently to support your body's natural systems. Imagine how empowering it feels to finally understand your body. Imagine how life-changing it is to know that there are things within your control. Imagine how motivating it is to feel improvements that you created through your own habits. That is the real hidden discovery. The discovery of your own ability to support your wellness. So if you've been struggling with heavy leg swelling or fluid retention, consider this an invitation to tune in, to listen, to support your body instead of fighting it, to adopt simple habits that align with the way your body naturally functions. And remember, if you ever have swelling that is sudden, painful, persistent, or concerning, always seek medical guidance. That's essential for your safety. Lifestyle habits are here to support you, not replace professional care, but for everyday wellness, for feeling lighter, for supporting circulation, movement, and balance. These simple routines can make a world of difference. So take a deep breath with me right now. Inhale, exhale, and remind yourself that your body is capable of change. It is capable of balance. It is capable of improvement. And you are capable of supporting it every single day. This journey isn't about a miracle. It's about understanding. And when you understand your body, you unlock the path to feeling better, not in minutes, not overnight, but steadily, naturally, and sustainably. Thank you for being here with me today. If you found this message helpful, inspiring, or eye-opening, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this reminder. Your body's talking. It always has been. Today, you learned how to listen,